Yo, it's your boy On Guard. If I wasn't your boy before, I'm your boy now. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. Today, we are going to be playing Zacian Banette. This deck is really good against VMAX decks, even though it does tend to struggle against tag team decks. The basic premise of this deck is to hit VMAXs with Brave Blade, hitting for 230, and then devolve them using Curse of Devolution. Curse of Devolution allows us to, when we play this Pokemon from our hand to evolve one of our Pokemon during our turn, we may devolve one of our opponent's benched Pokemon by putting the highest stage evolution card on it into their opponent's hand. So, we get to hit for 230, devolve them, they get knocked out, and we take 2 prizes. Or, we can Whirlpool Suction them to the bench, devolve them, boss them back up, and then hit them for 230. Whirlpool Suction is really good in this deck because it allows us to, once during our turn, if this Pokemon is on our bench, have our opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. So we can force their VMAX to be benched and devolve it with Banette. If we are not, however, fighting a VMAX deck, we can always just try to chase 2 prizers to win the game in 3 knockouts that way, which is why we are running 4 Boss's Orders and 1 Great Catcher. Overall, this deck is built to be very consistent. It's running 4 Zacian, a 2-2 Banette line, 1 Phione, a bunch of support Pokemon, including Amazing Rare Jirachi, just for a little bit of extra draw, and then we are running 4 Research, 4 Quick Balls, 3 Rotom Phones, just because we're running a good draw engine here, 4 Metal Saucers to accelerate energy, and our main tech cards will be the one of Leon to try to get past certain damage marks that we need to. Like against Pikarom, we can hit for 260 minus 20 and actually knock out a Pikarom. Or we can get past certain tankier regular Vs against VMAXs. For example, Colossal V. We also are playing 1 Reset Stamp as a good comeback card because we might be put in situations where we need to be able to have them whiff for a turn in order to win the game. We're also playing 4 switches, 2 air balloons to be able to pivot a little bit easier, 1 chaotic swell for a little bit of stadium disruption, our tool scrapper, and 12 basic metal energies to be able to try to hit them more reliably off of Intrepid Sword. With that being said, let's hop into some games. Alright, let's hop into game 1. Are we playing a Pikachu VMAX deck? That's very interesting, if that's the case. It might just be Pikarom and they're just using the sleeves. You can't exactly tell these days with just the sleeves and deck box they're using. We are unfortunately needing to mulligan, though. Which means they're gonna get an extra card. Let's hope we don't just start with a support Pokemon, though, because that's bad. We got Zacian, let's go. So even if... Are we going first or second? I'll check. Okay, we're going first, which means we can Intrepid Sword turn 1. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Ooh, a Phione. This isn't too bad. We'd really like an attachment, but we don't have one. We'll put this down just in case. I think we want to make sure that we have this, though, so we don't want to switch into it. We'll just Intrepid Sword. No energy still. That is really unfortunate. We're running 12 energies, and we didn't have any in hand, and didn't hit any off of Intrepid Sword. I'm really tripping up on my words today. Looks like Pikarom, but it could be... It could be Pikachu VMAX, if they're testing Pikachu VMAX. We will see, though. It's just Pikarom, I think. Unless it's Pikarom with Pikachu VMAX. I'm really hoping that it's Pikachu VMAX. I've mentioned how I want this to be Pikachu VMAX over and over so far. Because that would be a better matchup for us, just because we're better against VMAXs than we are against tag teams. We could still creep up to that damage, though, using Leon, potentially. But I think we're mainly just going to want to chase 2 prizers here. Hopefully we get a Pokemon top deck so we can Pokemon Communication, grab something to put on the bench. We're definitely not going to need the Banette line here, though. Okay, we got a Quick Ball. Let's go Quick Ball away the Pokecom because we're going to need to research anyway. We'll grab Jirachi. And we'll do this. We're going to need to research, unfortunately, though. We finally hit A Energy. A Energy. 1. That's fine. Dreamy Revelation. Alright, that's fine. We'll put this into hand just so that's guaranteed our top deck. I don't want this to die, I'd rather this Oranguru die. Ooh, we hit 2, let's go. We need a boss. What we really need is a boss, but they might just Bolt Storm. If they just Bolt Storm, we're fine. Ooh, that's not bad. Yeah, we can just Brave Blade them now. Okay, we got another energy. We got Leon. Do we just hold the Leon? Dreamy Revelation. I think we grab Rotom Phone here. Alright. Yeah, Quick Ball is perfect. Well, we still need to draw into it. I want to hold on to this Leon. Because now this is on the top deck. I can't grab that without... Unfortunate. Well, I don't think they can knock us out here, actually, so I think we just retreat into this. We'll get a Quick Ball next turn, and it should be fine. That way we can attach Metal Saucer to a Zacian next turn. We'll go Brave Blade. Just 2 prizes. If they come up and full blitz us, we can Leon hit for 260 after we switch. Assuming they're not playing Big Charm. We got a Zacian off prizes, too. Ooh, this is actually really good because we can play down the Zacian, Quick Ball away one of the Metal Energies, Metal Saucer attach. Pretty sure they just full blitz here, though. If they do it to themselves, that's really good for us. Like, if they do it to this... Oh, Marnie, no. At least our top deck is a Quick Ball, so it's not the end of the world. Alright, we got this. We can boss around this, I guess. I think that's probably the goal, is we probably play down the Zacian, Quick Ball away the research. We could also Crobat here, potentially. Because it would give us another option. They're playing... Have they flipped Tails on all of theirs? That's unfortunate, but, like, I'm kind of glad. Let's see. They'll probably accelerate to this. No, they're accelerating to Self. Huh. Okay, okay, okay. I think I actually want to go for this play. We want to hit the Leon. We're grabbing Crobat here. We could always hit another boss just in case. Come on. Switch. Attach. We'll just Dedenne here, because we need the Leon. We want the Leon. We want it. It's not the end yet. We still have a Rotom Phone. Leon, let's go! That was so good off the Rotom Phone. So, looks like we won Game 1 against Pikarom. With Zacian Banette. See, that's why the Leon was super important in this deck. It just helps so much in this matchup. We also have Great Catcher for next turn. All we need to do is hit one of our 2 remaining saucers, and we have a Dedenne. They're stamping us to 1, unfortunately. Ooh, boss. We can probably just pass here. We'll Intrepid. Even if they hit that next hammers, we just attach boss game. We also have Whirlpool Suction already in play, so... yeah, there's no way we lose this. If I eat my words, I eat my words. Ah. I missed clicking on the Whirlpool Suction. I clicked the top of the card. And that's game. Looks like we're moving on to Game 2. Alright, Game 2. Looks like we might be playing Eternatus, which will be a fun matchup for this, because I get to show off the Devolution. Assuming they don't just immediately overwhelm us. Okay, they're starting. We're going second. We don't want this Phione getting knocked out. I think we put up the Zacian. Maybe grab another Zacian, Metal Saucer, attach Intrepid. Yeah, I think that's the play. Okie dokie. Yeah, it seems like it's definitely Eternatus. Yup. This should be fun. Our hope is that we can Dedenne into, like, a Jirachi Amazing Rare and switch into it. That's the hope, at least. I got a lot of Eternatuses down. What is the plural of Eternatus? Eternidi, Eternaces, Eternatuses, Eternanaces? I don't know. It's not something I expected to be part of this. We're just gonna research here. I'd rather have the bench space. We top decked research, so might as well. A lot of Rotom Phones. Rotom Phone. I think we get rid of one of them, definitely. Grab Oranguru. We can potentially hit a switch off the Rotom Phone, and then we can guaranteed Intrepid. We Rotom Phone. We can guarantee energy, though. No, we want the Shuppet down. The Shuppet's important. Primate Wisdom. I think we Intrepid with this one. Perfect. That gives us 2 options. Alright. And we also have Rotom Phone and Primate Wisdom for potential draw next turn. And we have Phione already on the field. They're definitely going to go up and knock out this one. But this was just in case they bossed this. Yeah, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. They just need one more. Yeah, they got it. They got this knockout at least. They're probably going to set up this one now. Yeah. Alright. Go up with Zacian. No need to risk anything else. Alright. attach not Primate yet. We want a Rotom Phone first, obviously. We could keep any of this in hand. We can... Crobat's probably the correct play here. Then we Primate Wisdom the Saucer back into the deck. Because we should keep the Pokemon Communication just for being able to grab the Banette easier. And we should play the Leon just to draw more. That's... okay, whatever. Yeah, they're definitely out-aggressiving us here. They were able to get that turn 1 2-prize knockout. We can probably force them to make this a 5-prize game by them taking a knockout here, then knocking out this. But we didn't draw into anything off that Crobat. And we drew 4 basic metals out of 5 cards. Yikes. That's not good. Not at all. Maybe we can try to stall for a turn. Here's hoping. Stamp. That gives us a chance. A chance. We just gotta hope they whiff a turn and that we get a Pokemon eventually. Switch off of Stamp, of course. Alright. I think we'll move to a third game. Alright, we gotta win one more before we end this video. Let's try and win this one. Let's hope it's a VMAX deck that we can play against. So, I'm actually surprised that the one deck that we have done super well against was Pikarom, which I said at the beginning of this video, this deck kind of struggles against tag teams, but it beat Pikarom and then struggled against Eternatus because Eternatus was able to be more aggressive. So that's kinda interesting. I mean, it clearly wouldn't beat something like Mewtwo and Mew very easily unless it was just constantly gusting Dedennes. We'll have to see how this goes, but I don't know what they are playing. We will see. Oh. Well, it's another tag team deck, and it looks like we will be winning this up. We will be ending this off on a win. Especially with that kind of Intrepid Sword. It's super ironic. I said this struggles against tag teams, and we get paired against the 2 tag team decks that this can beat. Can beat, actually, relatively easily. Against ADP, you kind of just have to chase their Zacians before they kill your Zacians. Which you do have one additional turn in order to do that, just because they have to alter creation first. Oh, they're playing Mewtwo and Mew with it. So this could be a little bit harder than we thought. It seems like it's Fairy Song Mewtwo and Mew. That's an interesting combination. Although it does make sense, because being able to Fairy Song and set up a Mewtwo and Mew is a good way to set up yourself for game. It's similar to the Electric Mewtwo, where you can use Electrify and do that. It's just with Fairy Energy instead. I'm really tripping up on words today. Wow. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so we have Switch, 2 energies, Stamp, Research. We're definitely going to be able to remove this turn. That is basically a guaranteed. This is going to be the hard part. Dealing with this because we never one-shot it. Alright. We go... Switch. We got another Zacian now. I think it'll be a 3 Zacian game. I don't think we'll need Shuppet here. Do we want to save the Metal Saucer? No, we already have 2 set up. If they gust this, it's whatever. Yeah, we just Brave Blade them here. 3 prizes. All good. We've taken one of our knockouts that we need so far. They don't have any resources in discard yet, I don't think, that can one-shot us, so... I think we just probably go for a 2-shot on Mewtwo and Mew. Probably. Because sure, they can Kaleidostorm, but they don't really have anything else going for them. Alright. It's gonna be really ironic if the only things we beat are tag team decks. Okay, there's a Crobat and a Dedenne now. I guess they could Miraculous Duo to heal. So that's definitely a play to look out for. But if we can't Gust, we shouldn't worry about it. We should just hit into it twice. Because Miraculous Duo is probably the play they set up for. Oh, now we have double Metal Saucer. I think we're gonna grab a... We're either gonna grab Crobat or Oranguru just to set a Metal Saucer on top. If we top deck a Pokemon, we can do both. Rolling Picnic. Just 120, I believe. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty good. We'll grab Crobat here, because now we can use a Metal Saucer. We'll do that. We'll Pokemon Communication it back for another Crobat. For the same Crobat, but you know what I mean. Just so we can thin out by 1 card. We'll put down a Jirachi. We won't need Leon just because it's not relevant here. We want a switch. Have we already gotten rid of a Dedenne? No, we have not. I think we'd rather research. It draws us an extra card. We've not attached yet either, which is interesting. So I think we actually bench Guru here. No. We can Rotom Phone first because Guru's already in hand. Rotom Phone. No switches. Chaotic Swell in play. Yeah, so I think we have to Dedenne here. That's still fine, though. Grab Dedenne. Attach Metal Saucer. They need double Psychic. If they attached in Aurora, I'd be worried about that play, but they didn't, so we're not worried. We're never going to need to devolve things. We can grab one of these because they're irrelevant. Switch, please. That's not a switch. Yikes. Alright. I'll grab this. At least put it on top. And manually retreat! Brave Blade. Brave Blade. Well, It's down to whether or not they can get the KO and if we whiff the next attack. Let's see. They're probably going to Darkest Tornado. Darkest Tornado seems like their play. The only play they can really go for. How many energy are we down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be 4 left in deck. We should be fine. They just have to hope we don't hit energy, to be honest. We can go up with the Zacian safely, because even if we draw into a switch, we can retreat into this and then switch out of it. So Zacian's definitely the safe promotion here. We'll probably call it after this game. I don't think they have an out here. Hit him with the well played. I know we don't have a 100% game, but we need only 1 energy. How hard can it be to hit an energy? We don't even need to Great Catcher. Let's get rid of the Shuppet. Snag something from the deck that makes it slightly easier. Oh wait, hold up. There's nothing that guarantees that. We'll just grab this because it makes it slightly easier. Bench. Research. We need 1 energy. That's not an energy. But we did get a switch. No energy either. Huh. How hard can it be to whiff? I really need to stop saying things or I'm gonna constantly eat my words. We'll do that. Quick ball away this. Grab that out of deck. 8 cards in deck, 4 potential energy left. Let's see. Nope. That's not good. They've used their GX attack, though. We can probably just Intrepid and be okay. Well, there's 2 of them. If we lose, if I get punished for saying that, I swear, I need to learn to stop talking when it comes to stuff like that. I'm jinxing myself. If I actually jinxed myself, though. Might have been safer to Intrepid with this, just in case they can do that. Do they have a way to do this? I don't see anything yet. I only have 1 GX in play. They're Marnieing us. We do have the energy we need in play. Okay. If they hit heads, yeah, they get rid of that energy. Then they're probably gonna kill this. Hope we don't have an energy is what they're probably gonna do. Ooh. They might be trying to buy themselves a turn. They're probably gonna hit for 150 on what they can, move some energy, and hope that we whiff for a turn. That's probably their play here. Nope, they're just waiting. Okay, we have game. Hey, let's go. So the 2 decks we beat were tag team decks. That's funny. And there's the victory screen. So out of the 3 games we played against Pikarom, Eternatus, and a Guardian Mewtwo box, which was really interesting to say the least. But it's really funny how I started out the video by saying that this deck struggled against tag teams, and then we beat 2 tag team decks and then lost to the Eternatus deck. I think to make that Eternatus matchup a little bit better, Zamazenta would probably be a good way, because otherwise they're just kind of knocking us out pretty easily. I'll have to experiment with that a bit more, but this was fun. It definitely showed off just how strong the deck can be. Zacian is a really good card. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a fun video to record. It showed off a really interesting and unique deck. And like and sub if you enjoyed. Stay on guard.
Mm-hmm.